What do you think's going to happen this week? I mean, with the whole Russia thing.
The Russia thing is just a big nothing burger.
Really?
Also interesting to remember, it's illegal to possess these stolen documents. It's different for the media. So everything you learn about this, you're learning from us.
He could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
Yeah.
At this moment in history, as we're looking at efforts across the country to prevent people from being able to exercise their fundamental rights,
Jobs of the past are just not going to come back. And when somebody says that he's going to bring all these jobs back,
Joe Biden did it.
well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do?
Everybody's done
I'm going
it
to
since
negotiate
you,
a better deal. Well, how? What magic wand do you have? How exactly?
Okay. Welcome to Sanctimonious American Men. Today is Sunday, April 7th, 2023. I am Saintly Barnes. With me, as always, is my co-host, Saintly Brandon.
How you doing?
And we're back again for another episode to talk some shit and keep on the great grift going.
The great grifter.
The great grift of 2022 and 23.
Oh, the grifting is strong out
The
there.
grift is strong in this one.
Yeah. We missed a couple weeks, or last week.
1 week. We missed a week, yeah.
It happens. What are you going to do? We'll make it up to you. I think I was thinking that maybe 1 week, maybe we'll try and maybe stream like
Twice?
3, maybe all week long.
All
maybe.
week long, all right.
Maybe we'll try it sometime.
All right. So we'll be here tomorrow.
Cross your fingers.
Cross your fingers.
Count your stars.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. Touch that like button like you're Jeffrey Epstein at a fucking 6-year-old's party.
Or never mind.
Never mind. What a week it's been, or 2 weeks.
There's just so much news.
So much going on.
So much news. I'm trying to look up my history right now to get back. Some of the articles. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff mixed in there, of course.
Salad.
Well, we had that little party last night, so I was like just playing a lot of 80s tunes. So
Right. It's very quiet now.
Yeah.
Quiet in the studio.
Yeah. Big, nice little happy birthday party last night at the shop. But what do you got? Like, do you got anything like that's not right off the bat huge story? Something small? Something? Or how was your week? Things going good?
It was the best week ever. Many say that there couldn't be a better week than this that I had than this week. That's not true, but hey, I chipped a tooth.
You're not saying that. Other people
say it. It's often said. The greatest weeks of all time. I chipped a tooth. I wasn't happy about that.
Ooh, again?
Not again.
Just
this is not the first time I chipped a tooth. Well, yeah. Now I got to go to a dentist. I'm not really looking forward to it.
Ooh, yeah, dentist appointment.
I didn't make one yet, but
you got to.
Yeah, I got to mug somebody first before I go.
Yeah, because
I had this one guy. I used to work at the Holiday Inn as bartender, and we'd get a lot of professionals there. I had this one guy come in, and I knew he was a doctor, right? And I didn't get this joke at the time, but he would always pay in credit or charge it to his room. And he came down and ordered like fucking 1 beer one time. And it's a pain in the ass to run the machine and then yada yada, serving other people at the same time. And it was like a few dollars. I was like, "Don't you got like a couple dollars? You're a doctor." He said, "I'm a doctor, not a dentist." Now I get it.
Jeez.
I didn't get it then, but now I get it.
A little Star Trek reference?
No, dentists have cash because nobody has fucking coverage. Well, people have coverage, but it's just shitty.
Shitty coverage.
Dental's low on the list, I guess. I guess we're one of the countries that has better dental than most countries, but
okay.
England, I don't think they include it at all. They just fucking ride away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on over there, but I do see a lot of smiles that aren't like the best.
Not the best smiles in England.
I don't say that. Other people say.
Other people say it.
Other people say it, they're not the best.
Not the best. Maybe the French, maybe the Irish. I think it was the Dutch might have said it. They got a new king, huh? This fucking douchebag.
Did you see the clip of the Grim Reaper walking across the entrance?
I heard about it, but no, I didn't. didn't.
I don't know what it was. Could have been somebody just in a
costume,
but it was pretty funny.
Didn't the same thing happen at the Queen's funeral?
I don't know. Maybe it's part of their tradition. Who the fuck knows?
Here's what I did see on the BBC. So they were talking about Prince Andrew because he was there and he was all dressed up in the regale. And
In their regalia.
And then the one commentator saying, and there you can see Prince Andrew. He's dressed up in the full garb. He's sweating profusely. And then there was just silence. And then they just moved on.
And now he doesn't have a job.
Probably not, because if you remember, Prince Andrew defended himself against the allegations at Epstein's by saying he couldn't sweat, from a Falkland War injury. He was one of the 3 guys that got injured in the Falkland Wars for fucking England somehow.
The 3 guys.
They pretty much threw a no-hitter down there. But he claimed he couldn't sweat. He was left with a condition that couldn't. So the accusers.
That's what Andrew's saying.
This was last year or so.
What a fucking
He
Muppet.
said he was physically incapable of sweat, which allegedly, I knew this beforehand, was a side effect of adrenochrome abuse. Allegedly.
Oh, okay. You're not a doctor, but
I'm not a doctor.
Other people say this.
People say. You're the best people
You're
say.
the best people.
Yeah, so we got a new king in England. And a queen. They made that bitch queen. Imagine that.
Are they related?
Who?
The
Joe Biden and King? I don't know.
No. The what's Camila? What's the
Camilla?
Camilla? Is that the new queen?
Yeah.
Was there like back in the day, like when that was all happening, where they like, oh yeah, they're cousins, and that's why nobody wants them together?
Oh, maybe.
Like distant cousins. But
I didn't see it. I don't know what the hell he was.
they're probably. I'd have to look back into that because I thought I heard that way back in the day. That's why he married, Diane and Princess Diana and got the.
Well, she was pretty too.
He didn't want to be with her though. He was always in love with his cousin.
Weird.
Supposedly Camilla. I don't know if they're cousins. That's me just making shit up on the internet.
Over there,
That's what the internet's for.
Yeah.
Just make shit
that's
up.
how we could tell they're English. They're inbred. That's the same thing with all Europeans, right? I mean, right? I mean, I could tell someone's, Korean or something. That's a little bit inbreeding. Maybe it's not inbreeding, is not the right word, but it's a limited gene pool nonetheless that has certain characteristics, features, which come through. That's just worldwide.
So, should we? Man, I feel like the EQ's all fucked up on this mic, but we're just gonna keep going with it. We got what's Pierre, the White House secretary woman?
Yeah, what about her?
Well, this is recent where she says illegal immigration has dropped by 90%.
According to who?
That's a wonderful number to just pull out of your ass.
She just pull it out. She can cite it. Yeah.
Well, supposedly it's from the work visa reform bill or something. I forget what exactly it was, but so anyways, they just basically took a shit ton of people off they cannot be described as illegal immigrant list.
They changed things. They changed the law.
Yeah, it's like changing the definition of vaccine,
right?
To make
recession, say. For
instance. Yeah. That's happened quite a bit under this administration.
Oh yeah, they like changing terms and words. Yeah.
Yeah, they change them all around.
All around. So now Joe Biden's created more jobs than any other president. That's the claim. And remember that thing he was going on about how dangerous it was? Well, he forgot all about that thing so much he can't even remember what it was anymore. It had absolutely no effect on jobs going back. The shutdown for what was that minor inconvenience?
He forgot.
He forgot all about that. Well, I can't even remember. So insignificant.
The thing.
The thing they shut down everybody down for like 10 seconds across the world.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's downplaying the pandemic now as if it never happened so he can claim higher job numbers. It's just like, are you out of your fucking mind?
AOC was really happy about Tucker Carlson getting kicked off the air.
I'm sure she was. She's a fucking totalitarian bastard.
Yeah.
She wants total control. She's working with Matt Gaetz now, though.
I heard. What are they working together on?
I don't know. Maybe they're dating. I don't know.
Well, of course, everyone wants to date
her, right?
AOC.
Sure. I don't know. I think it had something to do with.
Well, if they're working on
Can't
something
remember.
good for them, I want to hear, that politicians are working together and stuff.
Yeah, and it's one of the first few bipartisan bills that's going to be put up in years.
Perfect.
Perfect. I don't get. So that's interesting. Wednesday we got the FBI is supposed to hand in some documents that they have in Biden. They got to Wednesday. If they do not do so, they'll be in contempt of Congress. Right?
Well, that's good. It would be nice if they did something that was productive.
And if they don't, Grassley, who's like the fucking oldest person in government, I do like him, but he's just so fucking old.
Yeah.
And Comer, right? Comer. They're going to release what they have if the FBI doesn't comply. So that should be interesting.
Well, you got it all already. I mean, I can't believe they can't get that.
I know. What the fuck?
Michael Barnicott has the friggin' the dirt.
And I'm like, how? How is this possible? I first came across this shit and I didn't know what it was, but I followed a link, Hunter, blah, blah, blah. And
You saw his penis.
Yeah. And next thing you know, I'm on like a Asian porn site or something. And I'm like, what the and here I am forwarding this shit to people, not even knowing that I just fucked it up too. I copied the link to the site, not to the video.
Yeah.
People are like, what the fuck is this? Some people just unfriended me. Sorry.
What are you going to do? Send them
but
porn.
The FBI is talking about arresting Hunter this week. And the Congress is warning, do not arrest him for some bullshit because we got more stuff coming up. All right.
Right. Well, we'll see what happens. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised of anything anymore. They could all of a sudden just flip the switch one day and be like, okay, now we're going to the right.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Now we're going back to the left.
Yep.
But
allegedly, the Biden crime family has been taking money from the CCP.
that just is a no-brainer to me.
It is a no-brainer, really.
Fucking no-brainer. And Ukraine, all that, taking out the Burisma money, just stuffing it in their fucking shorts.
Slava Raytheon. But you remember that Solomon Islands, dude? Nobody has any idea what I'm talking about. I'm going to fill you in.
Solomon Islands.
Solomon Islands is a nation. It's a Pacific Island nation. Played a big part in World War II. It's to the northeast, I think, of Australia. Maybe not east, but definitely north. Maybe east. And they had an elected official who the CCP paid other people inside of the Solomon Islands government to get rid of him, right? So they paid other people inside the government to vote this guy out of the government. And then we had to sneak him to America where he got to talk before Congress for a little bit. That was actually put on by the channel China Uncensored, which I recommend you go give it a look-see. China Uncensored. It's a news organization out of New York City, and they travel back and forth between China a lot, and they have a lot of connections, and they talk about what's going on in China.
In China. So much better.
So they had a fundraiser to get this guy from the Solomon Islands to America, and that was the CCP. The CCP had his own people throw him out of government by bribing people.
He was bribing people for the CCP?
No. Let's just say that the CCP was wanted to get you off the show, so they paid me to get you off the show.
I don't know.
What
institution was he a part of?
The Solomon Islands government.
Oh, all right.
So he got impeached for whatever word they used.
Gotcha.
But he got thrown out by the rest of them, right?
Well, what about all them police stations? Chinese police stations in America. Are we doing anything about that?
I don't know.
Well, to me, when I heard that story, I mean, there's a lot of people have, known about that story for a while, but it wasn't really on my radar until like a month ago when it started hitting like some Fox coverage. And then it made me think of that place that you were talking about down in New Paltz.
Oh, yeah, where they supposedly were holding people?
Yeah, it's a whole Chinese installation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got armed guards.
Allegedly.
I
don't know anybody that's found this place, but that did make national news for a while, and that was a general that said that.
Insane.
But yeah, I mean, it's it's like Scientology. Not at all. It's definitely not like Scientology. I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
Tom.
sorry.
Tom, sorry.
But yeah, they have their own police or whatever, or Chinese nationals inside the country, which I find weird. But Xi Jinping, whatever the fuck his name is, he's like president for life now. We have a Congress. All right, did you hear about this one? So Congress played some war games this week, or maybe it's last week, where they set up a board game that had a game master, and somebody played the Chinese and somebody played the Americans, and they gamed out a war that happened in 2027.
Why'd they do this?
I don't.
Huh.
Which means to me, because if I'm China, the last thing I want is war with the West, right? Unless I'm going to win. But how do you win when you're willing to fucking poison the world for sovereignty? So, I mean, that's why nuclear powers don't get attacked. Usually, right? Because you can't stop them from poisoning the whole earth.
Yeah. Well, how about the Kremlin attack? I mean, Red Square.
Yeah.
Being. What's your take on it?
What's my take on it?
I mean, to me, if that was an actual attack, it was fucking done by idiots.
That was done by idiots, yeah.
But if it was, I mean, it looked more like it would a false flag to me than it would be an actual attack, just because of how inept it was.
That's gonna get you killed. And what are you trying to do? Knock down a flag? That's
Yeah.
what it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to blow up a flag.
Right.
And to me, it could have just been some asshole like
Sure.
far left people down on the ground that are Russian or something like
Could
that.
have been
They're-
dissidents.
or it could have been maybe some mutts that like, are in contact with the Azov
Sure.
battalion or like, yeah, well, we're gonna do it to fight for freedom or something.
It could have been anybody. Could have been the CIA. Could have been MI6. Could have been
Anybody. That's the point. That's
could have been anybody.
But the
It happened inside of Russia. We're not getting any Russian news, so it's going to be very hard to find out.
the part that is concerning is that it's such an iconic
Yeah.
part of Russia. It's like that's like something happening at the Capitol building
The
or
White House.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, they were saying it was assassination attempt. That was a piss poor assassination attempt. I'm sure there's people who did it are dead. But, yeah, from what I understand, it had quite the shocking effect across Russia. It really weighed heavy on the minds of Russians. They felt vulnerable, I guess.
I mean, it was like a miniature 9/11.
Yes, to them.
Mhm.
Yep. Not as dramatic, but I haven't heard anything about damage to the building. That building's pretty fucking old.
Yeah. I mean, I did see. I saw one where there was smoke coming from behind the building, but I was like, that doesn't look anywhere near where the one explosion went
Right,
off.
the drone.
Mm-hmm. So,
And I'm wondering, how did this footage get out of Russia? They just decided to let that news out
convenient.
conveniently? Because I ain't seen shit otherwise. You have to like find somebody who has a VPN who claims they're not in Russia to see anything.
Right.
Um,
Well, I don't know what's going to happen, but that was not good for
No.
any way you shake it. That's not good for the safety of the planet.
no, definitely not. It was a
That's
bad
like
sign.
that's inciting nukes.
I wouldn't push it that far, but
Not like
they
but
have
that's
them.
the
yes.
seed. That's the seed of like inciting nukes.
It's
It's not like, oh, we have to retaliate because you blew up our flag. But it's like, oh, somebody did this. What if it wasn't, a false flag? Or
Right.
if it was, then they want to fucking, it's like, well, yeah, we're trying to incite. I don't think
escalate the war.
I don't
Right.
think Vladimir's that crazy, but he could be.
I don't think he's out of control either. But People forget they voted for this. If you listen to our news, like when it first happened, they covered Parliament voting for it, right? When it first happened, that Parliament in Russia voted to go to war with Ukraine over blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the news just like Vladimir Putin went down there on the front lines with himself, him and his bear. He rode his bear in. He was shooting people, little kids, and everything. I mean, I don't know how much control he has. I know that like Russia has that Warhammer Republic mentality where they were a superpower, and now they're not. Like the average person on the ground in Russia, the average citizen may have a better life in the new system, but the people in power in Russia lost power to some extent, right?
Right. Worldwide.
Yeah. So they probably have a what's the word I'm looking for? A vengeful attitude towards the world, right? Trying to get their power back out.
Yeah, especially when you got, most of the world like becoming this fucking, just homogenized fucking bank.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then there's China.
Right. I'm sure there's like irredentists in Russia who want to take back the land they lost under the USSR. Not that it was specifically Russian, right? It was Soviet, which is different. But, most people, like, they don't know any different. All they know is that Putin brought them out of poverty somehow.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm sure it's, from what I've heard, it seems mixed, right? Like,
well, look at like what happened when Trump was in office and he starts turning around the economy and stuff, and it seemed like he was making some way with China, and things seemed to be pointing in really good directions. But people, it was split still.
Well, the media attacked Trump like crazy.
Like I ain't never seen before.
He took a phone call from the Taiwanese president, and the media lost their fucking mind. Then Nancy Pelosi decides, I'm going to go to Taiwan and meet the Taiwanese president. And now everybody backs it. All the media thinks it's great. They're pissed that China's even upset
Donald
about
Trump does a travel ban, and he's a xenophobe.
He's a xenophobe.
Biden does a travel ban, and nobody hears about it.
No, that's fine. It's totally fine.
There's kids in cages still right now. There's kids, there's a worse immigration ever. And under Donald Trump, it was like he is destroying all these immigrants' lives.
One of the ones they're doing now is they're talking about gun control, right? And how the House alone is stopping it. And that could be, right? I believe they do need cooperation from the Senate and the House.
Mm-hmm.
But you had the House 3 months ago, and you didn't do anything. If the House was so powerful and such key, why didn't you do anything when you had a chance? This is like... It's the same thing of like the economy and the debt ceiling. Don't spend that money because then we're going to end up short. Slava Raytheon, there it goes. Okay.
What the fuck are you saying? Slava Raytheon.
Yeah, Slava Raytheon.
Is that your disparagement towards Raytheon and
towards
Slavs?
Not the Slavs. Slava means glory too, I guess, right?
Glory to
or
Raytheon.
hail. Right, so normally, like, you hear them say, like, Slava Ukraine or Slava Russia, right? And
so they say Slava Rage.
so I went right to the source here in America. It's Slava Raytheon. And,
okay, all right.
You can pick your defense contractor.
Mm-hmm.
Though Raytheon seems to be getting the lion's share of this deal.
Okay, all right.
I got off track there for a second.
Well, you were just talking about the.
All right, so yeah, the debt ceiling. Don't spend the money. We don't have it. Don't spend the money. You spent it. Well, now we got to cut something. What the fuck? Like now they're blaming. Oh, they want to cut this and that. And well, yeah, they got to cut fucking something because you spent the money, you jackass. And like you're upset rent's due now all of a sudden. Right?
Oh my god.
It's just this big fucking game where they could just blame each other and just take money away from us. It's all at the same time.
Yeah, and it's all your fault.
It's always. Speaking of which, King Charles there.
What about old King Charles?
So it turns out King Charles said, And I'm going to paraphrase the way I heard it. Viral evolution is directly connected to the number of gas pumps. He basically said we got to make a green economy and green energy. Otherwise, we're going to have another pandemic. Like, what? Where the fuck? How are those two correlated?
They want the population to just go away. They're like, the robots and the AI will do it all for us now, you fucking serfs. Just please go die. Stop using all the stuff that we use to enrich our lives. We will still have planes and trains and boats, but you're going to live in a 15-minute city.
Yes.
And that's going to be 24 hours a day, 365.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
So insane, dude.
It is insane.
And
you know,
they're
it's funny.
Shutting down farmers and all that.
I don't know how much you know about this. I'm a history guy. So, you know, when smallpox was raging across America, right, in the native populations, the populations that weren't sedimentary, that they were mobile, right? So like the Dakota Indians, right?
Mm-hmm.
They fared better because they were migratory, right? They were moving around during the I guess it was an epidemic, right? Smallpox in North America. Just something to think about.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in like Minnesota, you know, where those people were. What?
I was just going to say, yeah, so sell your home and become a vagabond.
Go vagabond. Go Walmart to Walmart across the country.
You'll be better off. But no, that's the truth, though, if you think about it. I forget who I was having the conversation with, but it was like all these people that took the jab were just because they didn't want to stand up for, well, there's a good amount of people that knew they didn't want it but took it because they had to keep what they have going.
Got to keep a job.
Got to keep the job to pay for the house, to
Right.
pay for the car, to pay for the kids or whatever. And it's like you may have, received a free side effect for that.
Might have. Who knows? There's not enough testing, all right? Or
I think the numbers are out there.
It's like a live test in the real world.
Somebody said that to someone the other day. They're like, so you're saying it was emergency use? Yeah. So it's experimental? Yeah. So it's not really a vaccine. It's just an experiment.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, there you go.
I mean, I remember being taught in school, I think it was in health class, that the FDA takes 7 years of testing a drug before they release it to the public.
We were all taught that.
Right? Was that
Seven
when I
to
taught that?
7 to 8, 9 years.
No, I never went to the Food and Drug Administration and watched them for 7 years to make sure that they did that, right?
Right.
But I took that.
I took that as there's a reason they're doing it.
Yes. Yeah. I took it at their word that they were doing it and that there was a reason. And it made sense to me.
And then when they say, we could do it in 6 months, it's like, well, it sounds to me like that ain't going to work.
Yeah, it's 14 times faster than you've done it before.
It's insane, bro. But to me, that's just another big business thing. They're like, we want to get through this fucking red tape so we can deliver our fucked up drugs quicker to the market.
Oh, absolutely. Then mandate it, if you're in like a federal job or something.
Dude, that's another reason I think Tucker got kicked off of well, maybe not one of the main reasons, but I'm sure it added to it, was like the week before he was booted, he did this like analogy about, now imagine if Donald Trump had told everybody in the country they have to buy a pillow from My Pillow Guy. I was like, holy shit. And you wouldn't be able to go to work or send your children to school unless you had a My Pillow. Now, wouldn't you think that's a conflict of interest between him, fucking...
Yeah. And Mike Lindell.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that kicked a lot of people, Pfizer, right in the balls. Johnson & Johnson, all those companies were probably like, what the fuck did he just say on prime time to the biggest audience in cable news?
Dude, like, I saw some pictures of him when he was young.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I fucking knew this dude. I swear to God, he looks like somebody I knew. Right? He was a deadhead. I did not know that.
Yeah, he traveled and followed the dead for a while.
He followed the dead. Took lots of acid. Ended up on Fox News. And the thing is, this is something that drives me nuts too. You got people going crazy about Fox News, right?
They have no fucking clue.
Well, that's another thing. But they're also the same people that are sticking up for Disney. I'm like, Disney's partially owned by Fox News. What the fuck are you guys? It's all fucking set up, man.
Well, you got to laugh or you're going to cry.
That's it.
You have to laugh and just have fun with it. So let's have some fun with it. How's the Bud Light thing going?
I guess that's not going too well.
It's still fucking on.
It's still on. I didn't think it was going to last this long. But an interesting turn of events has happened.
Yeah?
Well, I guess Bud Light said that they came out and said that they weren't having a campaign with Dylan, that they just put him on a few bottles, right?
Yeah, they were deny.
Right. Now, the thing is that, like, Bud Light's been making rainbow bottles before for years. Nobody gave a shit.
Yeah.
Right. But Dylan seems to have a particular audience, right, which is young.
Uh-huh.
And that's kind of like what's pushing people over the top, is that they decided to put this guy who's trans, who decided to his target audience is teenagers, right?
Yeah.
And that's what got people upset.
I'm sure that was part of getting people pissed off for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But now Bud Light, well, Anheuser-Busch came out and said that they weren't going to have a campaign with Dylan, which, of course, pissed some people off, right? So now gay bars in Chicago, for instance, a bunch of them, decide that they're removing all Anheuser-Busch products, right?
Yeah, they shot themselves in the fucking foot.
Big time.
Yeah, a couple times they were like, bap, ah! Bap, 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 bap.
Yeah.
Just kept fucking unloading the fucking clip right in their foot, and they're still doing it.
Still doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't drink, so it doesn't really affect me either way. I did think it was kind of weird that you went from Dale Earnhardt to fucking,
From real men of genius to
real
women
men
with a
of
penis.
Yeah, exactly. And, they used to run those commercials. Mark Dice was featuring this week, if you check him out. He was showing these old Bud Light commercials.
That's hilarious.
Where there was these contests, right? In women's competitions.
They were giving away Bud Light.
Yeah, in these women's competitions. So these guys who were big Bud Light drinkers, they dressed up like women.
So they could win the Bud
So
Light.
they could win the Bud Light, right. And that was a commercial that was in the 90s, right? And it was funny. I'm not going to lie.
It made me laugh watching them again. Because they're ridiculous.
Yeah, they are ridiculous.
And now it's here.
It's here. I forgot something about Ukraine.
The hive mind is here.
It is.
Something about Ukraine. I mean, we're going to go back over. I got so much fucking news here. It's ridiculous.
Zelensky met with the head of BlackRock?
Of course he did.
Fuck, why is BlackRock meeting with fucking an active fucking wartime leader in the world?
Well, I told you about the story where he skimmed $400 million. Yeah, we talked about that 2 weeks ago. Almost the exact same amount of money we just sent to him again.
Right.
He skimmed $400 million off of the diesel fuel shipments and shit like that, which they're buying from Russia. And it's just like, okay, and we're just paying for it.
This shit's crazy. I got a proposal. Since Russia and China are part of the Permanent Security Council of the UN, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so is the U.S., France, and UK. And they're on different sides of this issue in Ukraine. Let's bring it to the Generally Assemble, right? The UN Generally Assemble, and we'll have a court, right? And we could show the whole world both sides of the story. And then come to a compromise of some sort. Maybe it'll be an offset compromise. Maybe it won't. But escalating the war just seems like a bad idea of nuclear powers.
Well, China went over there and was like, here's a good way to get to some ceasefire peace. And then that idiot fucking comes out, the defense secretary under Biden there, I can't remember his name. He's a mutt, but he's like, we cannot let China lead them into a false sense of security that a ceasefire will end the war, because all it will do is let Russia fortify and cement their gains in the war and take the land. and then just regroup and take more or something like that.
Wouldn't it also give us time to arm Ukraine? I think we have more funds than the Russians. Maybe not the Chinese, but collectively, yeah, I would say the West has more funds. Definitely has more arms, right? We're the biggest arms dealer in the world.
Oh, excuse me.
We're so big of an arms dealer, right? And we go through so many arms in this country that we buy arms from Russia and China, but we don't sell them arms. We sell everybody else arms. It's really like, if you look at that map, it's really like, you could really tell who America doesn't like by who they don't sell arms to.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
That's the basis of everything, right? Unfortunately.
Let's see, what else do we got here? Some sportscaster got in trouble for making not even a joke about Lizzo, but they were talking about some hockey stuff, and the guy was like, "Yeah, they just got beat so bad, man. You know, it didn't look like them." And then the guy's like, "Well, you know, they should just bring a lunch next time." And then the other caster goes, "Yeah, Lizzo-sized lunch."
And he got in trouble for it?
He got in trouble.
See, this is the problem with Lizzo, right? All I know about her is that she's overweight and that she sings, right? I've heard so much about her weight. I haven't heard her sing or do anything. I have no idea if she's talented or not, because all I hear about her is her talking about her weight and other people talking about her weight. And I'm like, is she any good? Can I hear a song maybe? Like usually, like with a pop artist, you can't get away from the song. This one, I can't get away from.
I need this coffee.
I can't get away from like just commentary about this woman, who I've never even heard one song from. Right? Not that I would probably like the kind of music, but at least I'd be able to tell if she had some talent or not. I'm gonna have to go.
She's got talent. I've heard some of her songs. The earlier stuff, to me, like I don't know how long ago it was, but when she was first blowing up, a couple of those songs I was like, "Who is this? This is kind of cool," because it had an '80s vibe.
Okay.
But now she's just all singing about woke shit, or I don't fucking know. It's all stupid fucking.
Haven't we been through this before? Like, what about what was her name? Mama. The mamas and the papas there.
Mama Cass?
Mama Cass, right? She was overweight, but she was a big celebrity. I think she was some modeling things too.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay attention because I probably wasn't old enough or even alive.
Well, yeah, it happened really before we were cognizant, but that happened nonetheless, right?
What, people were pissed that Mama Cass was a celebrity?
No, just that she didn't fit the normal mold for a celebrity.
Yeah, but I don't remember like her going out there and like trying to be like.
I can't remember.
Well, yeah, I can't remember either. But that's an interesting thing that we could possibly go look up.
That's what I'm saying. I think
to see if it was like there was her pushing any of her weight on, like I'm gonna make this an issue. Girls should be able to be fat.
I don't think she did that, no.
Excuse
me. Now you got people yelling about fat phobia. If you're actively trying to lose weight,
you're
fat
if you work out, you're fat phobic. That's like, if you won't date a transsexual, you're a homophobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's okay. Hey, man, whatever floats your boat, or
sure, why
girl,
do I got to participate in it?
Woman, float your boat however you want. Just,
there's some shit
get
like
the fuck out of it.
People will just be like, you try to talk to them about a specific subject, right? Maybe it's transphobia or something, or like, suicide rates amongst them. And they'll label you transphobic, because then you could be like, all right, fine, sure, that's me. Can we talk about the facts now? No, still can't talk about it. Huh? All right, guess we're fucked either way. Even if you're just like, yeah, sure, that's me. I got some things to work on. Still can't talk about it. Right? Still can't talk about statistics or facts, nothing.
The stat deniers, bro. They're everywhere.
You can't because you're transphobic. All right, sure. Got some shit to work on. Let's talk about it now, though. No? Can't talk about it still?
Yeah, no, because as soon as you bring up a fact they don't like, then their voice starts to get a little louder and the eyes get duller.
Fuck.
And then they get red in the face. You see it all. They get flush. They're like, I'm really. They're thinking to themselves, I'm really fucking stupid, but I know I care about this a lot.
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah. Did you have any of the real reason Tucker got fucking?
I mean, I heard all kinds of things from him talking about the war in Ukraine. I heard that there was a leak inside the Pentagon where text messages were leaked where they were saying that they were happy that he was gone.
Well, that happened for sure. But supposedly it was Roger Ailes and his ex-fiance. She was a bit infatuated with Tucker in a way that creeped quote unquote creeped him out. And then the nail on the coffin was after that Friday broadcast, he went and did a talk at, I don't know if it was CPAC or something like that, but a conservative fucking conference, and he was keynote speaker, and he started talking about good and evil, and he's like, there is good and evil in the world, and it went on to being like, we should pray, blah blah blah, whatever God you pray to, you should pray, and just try and whatever. He got a little preachy, and that was, I guess, the final straw, because the Roger Ailes' fiance just was like recently refound her faith and supposedly talked about Tucker an awful lot and called him like a prophet to Roger, or like
who's Roger Ailes?
The owner of Fox News.
Oh.
He owns the whole kit and caboodle. So, anyways, he breaks off the engagement that evening, fires Tucker on the Monday. I think that's maybe he broke it off before that weekend. But
either way, that's a possible reason why he got fired. I mean, the whole thing, it was like celebrity worship to me, so I was just kind of I don't really care about
the other people are like, oh, well, he made a business decision because your talent can't be bigger than the channel,
but he was
the
wrong,
product.
Yeah. I mean, the lowest I saw was like the 5 dipped the least since Tucker left in the ratings.
Yeah.
But I forget who's on after Tucker. I think it was Hannity, right? He lost 40% of his audience. Ooh. That's just people who didn't change the channel after watching Tucker, right? I don't watch Fox News, so I don't really know. If I see it, it's secondhand on the internet, right? I do watch like Jeopardy. I'm not sure what that's on. And I'll watch
I lost on Jeopardy,
baby. And I watch what's the one right? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's about the only TV I watch. Everything else is like streaming. Yeah.
You still watching game shows? That's cool. I used to like watching those, but I don't have TV anymore. So.
I like, my favorite is Family Feud, because I like
Family Feud.
Yeah. I like Steve Harvey.
He's fucking hilarious.
I think Steve Harvey's great. He's been in Hollywood a long time. I've never heard anything about him ever, right? Acting inappropriately. It doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It just means I wasn't aware of it. But he did the Miss America botch, right? Or whatever it was, Miss Universe, Miss America. He botched the name at the end or something and mixed them up. And he looked like an idiot, but he handled it well. And he's a classy guy, and he's clean humor, right? And
he's really funny.
Yeah, and he's spoken out against a lot of the things that he's seen, right? Particularly racism going all ways, right?
Dude, black people can't be racist.
Well, whatever. But he's always immaculately dressed, right? He always presents himself.
He's a badass when it comes to his threads.
Right. He's got some threads. And I think he has got his own clothing line. But anyway, I'm a fan. I'd like to go see him perform someday if I could.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't watch much television. Anything I see is pretty much on the internet.
Don Lemon got fired.
Yeah, he got fired on the wrong day because nobody gave a shit.
Nobody even knows he's gone.
Nobody knows he's gone, right? It's like the lead singer of the Germs that killed himself the same day that John Lennon was shot. Nobody can fucking notice. Yeah.
Poor decision.
A bad decision. Right.
Poor decision.
Right. Speaking of suicide, suicide rates are up. Kids had a hard time going through the pandemic. Be sure to keep an extra eye on your kids. Right.
Take care of them.
Yeah. Kids had to go through something we never went through. We were outside and playing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine going through that as a child, going through like, oh, the world's shutting down. We all could die. I'm like, you want to talk about fucking 9/11 as a fucking way to fuck a generation up? Well,
that pandemic did
the
it.
pandemic really fucked a generation
I remember like moving out in the middle of nowhere as a kid and being like kind of bummed about it. But I still rode my bike places,
Well, that was that's funny. It's like the journey was almost more than the fucking. I don't even know where the fuck we're going.
Yeah.
But we're just journeying.
We're going.
Yeah. We're having a fucking adventure. I don't know if we're going to end up in just some mud hole or something. But it was fun getting here.
Yeah, I have a lot of memories that were like Stand By Me without the body.
Yeah. Just with aliens.
That only happened.
Without the body, we had aliens.
Trade off. Speaking of aliens, I heard just this missing 411 case I've been listening to, and it happened in Minnesota, right? And
You don't say.
yeah, and there was this kid. He was 19 years old. He had one DWI, right? And he was traveling 30 miles, right? He went to a couple parties. It was in the spring. It was around college graduation time. And he was seen at these parties at least having one beer, okay? And so he was known as an honest kid, hardworking, right? Clean cut, very likable, and he had self-pride, right? He took care of himself. He was known to always be on time. And so he left one city that was 30 miles away to go home, and there's a highway that goes straight there. And he called his father at like 1 a.m. and said, "Hey, I crashed my car. It's in a ditch, and I'm outside this town called Lind, right, which is completely the opposite way. And I'm gonna walk to Lind, and I'll meet you at such and such, right?" So they couldn't find him. They were saying, "Flash your lights on and off. You flash your lights on and off. See if I could see you." They couldn't see you. And like, I don't know if you guys know, but when you get to the Midwest, shit gets really gritty, right? And it's just like gravel road around the fucking farm or section of the farm.
You could take a turn and all of a sudden just be on a dirt road or a fucking a old fucking gnarly. I mean, it's not cracked or nothing, but it's like the pavement's almost gone.
Yeah. And so he's on these back roads and yada, yada, yada. So they can't find him. 3 hours go by. They go to contact the police. Police said he's an adult. He's allowed to be missing if he wants to be. Eventually, they get some other police involved. The next morning, they're out looking for him. They find his car. His car is like 30 miles away from where he thought he was. They're not sure how he thought he was like in a completely different part of or in a different county, I guess. But his father was on the phone with him. They talked for 45 minutes, and the last thing he said was, "Oh shit!" And then the phone dropped. That was it. Call dropped. They called him back. It rang, but nobody picked up, and they never found this fucking kid. The last thing he said was, "Oh shit," and then he's gone.
Really?
Yeah. And to me, like, there was a lot of speculation on what happened to him. Maybe he fell down a well or some kind of hole in the ground that was obscured. Maybe he fell into the this river, right? Got swept away.
Seems like you would have heard like something after the "oh shit" if that happened.
Yeah. And the "oh shit" to me made me realize, like, or at least think that he saw something, processed it, came to a conclusion, decided that conclusion wasn't good, and then decided to vocalize it.
And that might have been when they got him.
Whoever it was, got him. I'm thinking aliens. But
Ooh.
he's never been found, this kid. And this happened like 14 years ago or something. But they made a law for him called Brandon's Law, not you. And basically what this law says is it's, if an adult's missing and they're not supposed to be, then the police have to react right away.
I don't like that law.
If you're not supposed to
I
be
mean, if
missing.
you're really in trouble, then I'd like it. But for the most part, a lot of people don't want to be fucking fucked with.
Right. And I think the situation has to be similar, where you're on the phone, all of a sudden you lose contact or whatever.
Oh, okay. All right. There's some. It's not just like, oh, somebody can just report you missing, and then the cops have to track you down.
Yeah, not like that. But it's in 4 states now, right? And it's saved lives so far.
Well, that's good.
I wouldn't want it on me, obviously. I just want to be able to take off when I like.
Here's Here's one. I don't even. This is such a no-brainer. Women on OnlyFans shocked that men don't want to date them.
Really? Holy shit! Jesus.
That's a real fucking no. I mean, God.
Did you hear about the Kentucky Derby? So this year, somebody took an ad out for a biplane, right? They have a streamer behind it, right? A banner.
Uh-huh.
And it was somebody's OnlyFans. Like,
holy hell.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
That's fucked. Dude.
20 years from now, one of her kids.
Oh, man.
That's how bad.
Society's fucked.
That's how bad we got one. Yeah, OnlyFans people have been making enough money to hire planes to fly over the Kentucky Derby with banners.
Society's fucked.
Oh, yeah, we're fucked. This is Rome falling, bro.
It is. We're in free fall. And just fucking grab onto something and have fun.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, man.
You can prepare. You could get, like, beans, cans of beans.
Buy beans.
Buy some
Barney's beans.
I got beans, bro. I got.
We got powdered
corned beef hash, right?
Got powdered cum.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. We gotta make that commercial. Yeah. Survival food, protein.
Protein in a sock.
Just chewing this old sock.
What the fuck? Dude?
Original powdered gum. Straight from the tap.
What the fuck, man? We're not right in the head.
Yeah, we just got banned.
So, oh, what else we got here? A trans athlete. First of all, it was a trans athlete, 54-year-old trans athlete beats 14,000 women in marathon. And then about a couple days later, trans athlete apologizes and gives up medal after backlash. Yeah, it's because you're a 54-year-old dude going out and just laying waste to a whole field of young, healthy, athletic women.
That's pretty impressive for 54, but I don't think I'd win that race. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Women got to stick up for themselves. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, why can't we have a third category?
Yeah, just trans fucking let them compete in a trans event.
That'd be awesome.
Just make fucking.
I would watch
category.
that.
You would. A lot of other people.
A lot of people would watch that.
Dave Chappelle made that joke a while back. I think he said something about it was after he made the LeBron joke about being in the WNBA, and he's like, and he will score 700 points a game. And he's like, why don't they just make a new category? Trans people competing against trans people in football or
whatever,
soccer. He's like, I'd be watching that.
Yeah, that'd be something to see.
It would be such a fucking shit show. It'd be like a train wreck. Of course, people would be tuning in.
Oh yeah, train wrecks. I guess we have to talk about the train wreck.
They're still going on everywhere.
Well, not those, but those are too. Yeah, we're under attack, people.
Just
if you haven't noticed.
If you haven't noticed, we're under attack.
Yeah. It's a black ops thing, probably from China. Anyway, what was this guy's name? Jordan Neely. Have you heard about this?
It's ringing a bell.
So there was a Michael Jackson impersonator who was mentally ill.
Oh, yes, okay.
Who was running around New York City assaulting people, right? Tried to throw some woman into a train, chase somebody down chased multiple people down that were watching him.
He was he had a warrant out for a felony warrant out for him at the time of his death.
Right. He abducted some little girl for a little while.
Arrested 44 times in the past 12 years.
Yeah. He was a menace to society, right? He probably had a lot of problems, obviously, right? Probably didn't belong in the streets, probably belonged
in a mental health
facility. But he was restrained, right, on a subway train by 3 pedestrians, right? Three passengers. One of the men had him physically in a chokehold, right? Well, he didn't really have him in a chokehold. I know
it wasn't a good one.
No.
I saw it. I was like, I know how to choke the fuck.
Yeah,
people
that wasn't
out. That
a
dude
chokehold.
he was just restraining him.
He was restraining him, and there was 3 people there helping, right, trying to restrain him, and he died. We don't have an autopsy yet, so we're not exactly sure what killed him.
I'm guaranteeing you, his bloodstream's riddled with drugs.
Probably is, right? I've seen his penis already. I'm fucking look at.
I've already seen his. He gets a scoop on all the penises, folks.
What the fuck? Well, he's out in the middle of the street.
Oh god!
People got video of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, so
this guy's not a hero.
No,
he's a menace.
And now there's been protests in New York City about this.
They're trying to George Floyd.
They are, and it's sad because I saw. Right, so there's this woman today. I saw a video of. Right, she got arrested, but she was screaming at this officer. I'm going to paraphrase because I can't remember exactly what she was saying. Your officers take black lives. Your officers, over and over again. Your officers take black.
The dumb chanting
right?
stuff.
And it's a white woman screaming at a black officer, and the dude's just like.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yes.
I'm going to start putting the makeup on, do my hair.
Yes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I don't think
these are our clown noses.
I don't think this had anything to do with race, particularly, right? At least that's not the reason why he was.
There was
restrained.
another black guy helping restrain the other black guy.
And
There
a
had
Latino
the
guy.
Marine guy happened to be the fucking and a Latino.
Yeah, the other guy was Latino.
And what that was the community trying to keep themselves safe. That's all it was.
That's all it was, right? Because he was threatening people and said he doesn't care if he dies or goes.
I don't care if I die. I want some food.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm getting arrested.
Yeah.
Mass, just threat after threat.
Threat after threat, right? That picture of him pushing a woman into a train is.
He's a scumbag.
That was fucked. Like I remember, I remember seeing that.
That was like last year. That one.
Yeah. And
same guy.
I didn't know it was the same guy till recently, right? But that was really disheartening when I saw that because he could have easily killed her, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he probably got picked up for that and just let go, turned around.
That's get what you vote for, New York City.
I mean, he's just like living life like it's fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Exactly, and this is defund the police, right?
And he finally got fucking his comings up, and fucking now they want to fucking go after. Not even the other 2 gentlemen, just the guy with
the
guy with the weak ass stranglehold, which was like a restraining move more than a fucking chokehold.
Right, it wasn't a chokehold.
I mean, but the big deal is he's a Marine. He's trained to kill.
Right. It doesn't mean he's trained.
It doesn't
to
mean.
wrestle.
It also doesn't mean he was trying to kill.
Right. Or nobody there said the intent was there to kill. Right.
Yeah.
He did release a statement.
And then at first it was 15 minutes. Cops couldn't get there, and then it was like, no, we got there in 6. That's what they're saying. They were there within 6 minutes, which is a great response time, but it ain't bad.
No, but either way, they weren't trying to kill the guy. They were just trying to restrain him. All right. That doesn't mean that they're not guilty, right? That just means that they didn't have that motivation. And really, they shouldn't even been put in that position, right? This guy should have been in some kind of mental facility.
I would have done the same thing. It's like if someone's threatening a bunch of people, and it was like, well, maybe especially if they had family around. I don't even know what's going on with the rest of that situation, but if there was young kids and shit, It's like, yeah, these young kids are playing knockout game on old people.
True.
And they're just getting walked fucking out the door the next day,
Yep.
killing some of them. It's like, those are the people that need to get knocked the fuck out.
Sure. You wouldn't get an argument out of there. My point is that we don't know what killed this guy, right? It wasn't racially motivated. He was just a psycho.
It's just going. That's what you got to be insane not to see that, and those people are insane.
Yeah, and it's pointed out to me that this wasn't about anything other than they are anarchists who would take any opportunity to cause chaos.
Right. Sauron,
or to feel like as if they're being repressed somehow or victimized.
Victim mentality.
Right. And a lot of these people I saw protesting, I don't think would be hanging out with this dude. From what I've seen of this guy, right? Like there's some guys I've seen like in 3 or 4 clips who are protesting. I'm thinking, there's no way that person would hang out with that fucking psychopath, right? Like they wouldn't even want them on the street if they knew.
Yeah.
It's just an opportunity to yell at cops, right? Or I don't even know why they're yelling at the cops.
It's an opportunity to follow a movement that they think is important, and they don't know any of the facts. They just fucking are hearing people. I told you this, like the BLM marches, they tell everybody to shut up and only do what the main person's saying, and you just have to repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to like white folks wanting to help out the black folks, they're like, you already had your chance to talk in history. Now it's our turn to talk, and you don't get to have an opinion. You just follow our opinion.
Right.
And I've talked to people personally that believe it. They're like, oh, I'm just a piece of shit white person, but I'm going to this BLM march. And, it's like we've already had our time. Now it's their time. And, I'm like, you're fucked. Your brain is fucked.
Yeah.
Mush. You just scoop it out like potatoes with a little fucking.
That's just an odd way of thinking, I would think.
They're just there to repeat and scream.
Right. It's funny that like all the liberal countries tend to be in Europe.
Uh-huh.
African countries tend to be conservative.
Yep.
It's just a little irony in the way the Western world thinks. But yeah, I mean, nah. How about we just don't do racism at all?
Hey.
Can we get back to that? I mean, not to say that there hasn't always.
I just can't
existed,
understand
why.
How did it become such a big problem after we just elected our first black president? And then all of a sudden it's everywhere. It's because that scumbag pushed it.
Well, that's what a lot of police say, like, right? So I've heard Officer Tatum say.
He said it. Yeah, he said it.
I've heard him say.
The Hodge twins.
Well, he was working, right? He was working Phoenix as a cop when Obama, he was a Democrat, and Obama said something about the cops, right? Derogatory towards police in general. And he said he noticed that there was an uptick in incidents against cops, right? Unprovoked incidents against cops in Phoenix while he was working, right? He said he saw it firsthand. And that's what made him realize.
Wait a second. Maybe this guy's
not
as cool as I want. Yeah.
Right. Because he was seeing, right, the people that looked up to Barack Obama were now assaulting police out of nowhere, right?
Just because.
Right. And ruining their lives over.
Barack said so. Yeah. And he definitely.
I mean, it's the same.
Portrayed police in a bad light many a time.
Many times, sure. That doesn't say that, it would be one thing if he was to single out the individual police officers, right, who, whatever that incident was that he was talking about, but he generalized.
Right. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole root of all these issues is the generalization. Like even with these guys down here in the subway, you're just saying, oh, because it was a white dude and a black dude.
That's generalization, yeah.
It's racist.
Right.
What about the other two, ethnicities that were there? Oh, you just have blinders on and can't see them.
Right, sure. Another thing is like, I've heard like mixed things about the military as far as like racism goes. As far as I understand, while you're in the military, they just don't tolerate it at all, right?
Good. Yeah.
But people coming out of the military, some of them, I would assume it's a small percentage, come out racist, right? Whether whatever they are, right? Whether
Well, like worse than they went in.
yeah, whether they're like white or black, they come out racist or
More.
more.
Well, I
Some,
could see that
a
though.
small percentage, I guess.
Yeah, because you got your balls busted a shit ton
Who
because
knows?
of whatever
Sure.
reasons.
Right. And I guess that's just part of the human experience. We're never going to be able to come up with a perfect system. But as far as I know, the military doesn't tolerate racism in any form, shape, and actively stomps it out, literally. Literally stomps it out.
Yeah.
Quite literally. Yeah, so they're making a big stink about this. I don't think it, obviously Jordan Neely didn't deserve to die. I don't think that's necessarily, true or not, but
I think, obviously fucking, we don't have like a mental health institutional fucking
right.
footprint anymore. That means a shit. So there's no place to put those people anymore.
No, there's not. I mean, what's that place in Sacramento? They have their own section of homeless people. It's an autonomous zone. And the taxpayers voted for this.
If you just fucking put all those people in autonomous zones, it'd be like Mad fucking Max.
That's what it looks like.
And then it's just so ridiculous. It's like all you crazies are going to try and fucking live in harmony together. My ass will be like people dying fucking every day.
It works some places, like, all right, so like, what is that, Slab City or whatever the fuck it's called in California?
I've never heard of it.
All right, so Slab City, look it up quick. As far as I understand, it's a hippie autonomous zone, right? And they don't have a lot of incidents there. But I don't think they tolerate a whole lot there either. If you start acting up, you get thrown out immediately, I think.
I don't see nothing. I see Slab Zone, a nice place to get granite, marble, quartz, countertops, and slabs near me.
There's a place in Southern California in the desert.
Did you watch the Y-Files about 2 weeks ago when they did the Mars, Faces on Mars?
Yeah.
What'd you think about that? Pretty cool episode.
I thought it was pretty cool, I watched the Zion, what was it? Not Zion, fucking Ark of the Covenant one too. And the interesting about the Ark of the Covenant one is like, how the Y-Files would present a bunch of like evidence for whatever it is they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll present evidence against, right?
Right.
They didn't present any evidence against the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, but they did have like 3 or 4 different threads or mysteries of where it went.
Sure.
So they didn't debunk any of them, but they also didn't. I don't know. You're right. You're right, though. I was like, wait a second. He's not really good doing his normal thing here. The format changed a little.
A little bit, right? Slab City, California. Community in California. Slab City is a widespread of roughly 640 acres, 260 hectares of public land located near the east shore of the Salton Sea. Slab City is 100 miles northeast of San Diego and 169 miles southeast of Los Angeles. It's about 50 miles from Mexico.
Oh, okay.
To the east of Slab City is Coachella.
Oh, that's where all the people that go to Coachella just spend their off season.
I guess so.
Waiting around for it to come back.
Slab City, also called the Slabs, is an unincorporated Christian anarchist off-the-grid alternative lifestyle community consisting largely of snowbirds, that's us, in the Salton Thorough area.
You watch Liberal Hive Mind, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that one where they found like this dude trying to hide out in England, and he was charged here for like assault and battery for women, like a couple different women, and he went to I don't know, England or Scotland or something, and he's hiding out, and he gained a bunch of weight and
Changed his identity.
Yeah. Did you see that?
I know the case.
It's so fucking funny. He's acting like, I'm not the guy.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got the
not
English
that guy.
accent.
It's like, it's ridiculous. Watch me. Look, I can't stand up. Watch. And he
Yes.
can't.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, shit. That was so funny. This is the craziest video on the internet right now.
It's him.
Liberal hive mind. Yeah, it's totally the dude. And if you want a good laugh, you should go watch that because it's fucking hilarious.
The funny part, he kind of he was somewhat successful in England, right? Like he somehow got into like circles of like nobility, right? As far as I understand, or old money.
I don't know, but I do know he fucked himself by being a prick or something in the hospital. That's what got this whole investigation going because something was going wrong in the hospital and he just turned into a raving lunatic asshole. So they're like, all right, well, who the fuck is this guy?
Right. So they looked into it.
It's so funny. Huh. But that video fucking killed me. I was like, what's this funniest video on the internet right now? And it was bad. It was real bad. I'm not him. I'm not him.
I can't even get up.
Look at me. Look at me trying to get up. See, I can't. I can't.
Can't get up.
I can't walk.
Yeah, I did see
and then
that.
he tries to give a demonstration. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's like he wants to go back to jail or something.
He just thinks everybody's an idiot. He's a narcissist. Thinks everybody's dumber than him.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
I mean, how else could you try something so outrageous?
I mean, he's got to have some brains to get that far. Like, I'm going to run from the U.S. and assume a new identity.
I guess so.
And then you act like that. That's like those two things don't work together unless he is a complete narcissist and thinks like he is the shit. His shit don't stink.
Shit don't stink, yeah. I'm going to have to run to the bathroom. Might be a good time for a sponsor.
You got some TV stuff?
I got our sponsors ready. This is a word from our sponsor here.
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, this looks like some lefty product. Oh my God. Leave it to Barnes to bring the memes. Keep your stress at bay. Tag a friend who'd love to squeeze these balls. What the fuck, Barnes?
So don't wait. Run right out. Relieve stress in your life today.
Oh, that's our sponsor. Okay. Yeah, right. They're going to send us money. I can't wait, bro. How many units you think we just sold?
Sold 2 or 3 at least.
Return on investment's really good for the pink balls.
Yeah. Stress relieving balls. Make a big difference in your life.
Oh, man, look. That was copyrighted fucking material.
How do you know?
Same, it's right there. Warning.
All right, so we got a warning.
We detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Your stream may be
get cut off?
May be temporarily blocked. Well, whatever.
My bad.
It don't matter. I was trying to talk through it. I should have stopped it and talked through it. See, that's what you got to do, but it breaks the vibe.
Breaks the vibe. Are we still going on?
I think so.
Yeah, we're still moving, right?
It does only. It is I mean, I'm still recording. Yeah, it says live, and the seconds are rolling. So whatever. But that was hilarious.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I have a lot of memes this week too.
He's got the memes.
Are we ready for memes or?
I guess we're getting damn close.
Yeah.
Let
me pull them up here.
I'm just trying to. I thought I had a lot of news, and I'm like looking through this. And I'm like, maybe there wasn't a lot of news, but I know there.
There was a lot of news. You know, they're talking about getting Biden on CCP money. They're talking about Clarence Johnson having friends, or Clarence Thomas, sorry.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Allegedly, he's taking money, but for what? But they don't know.
Well, how about like the Epstein, the new list where it connects the current director of the CIA?
Yes.
To Epstein Island.
Yes. He was on the calendar, right?
Yeah, he was on there along with Noam Chomsky.
Right, and Noam Chomsky thinks it's none of your business.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. So
it's none of your business.
He's such a shithead. I'm a communist who hangs out with billionaires.
Okay. Good old Noam.
All right, I'm all set.
Yeah, well, I'm not, motherfucker.
All right.
Newt Gingrich, Lincoln is part of Biden's criminal clique. Let's see, lying under oath, Blinken under security after lying about the Hunter laptop. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
He basically set up that whole.
Said he didn't have any contact.
Yeah, and he's the one that made the letter. He
got all the people to sign it.
Yeah. He got everybody to say, "Oh, there's so many fucking intelligence agencies that says it smells like Russian disinformation."
I'm still mind boggled about this. Russian disinformation starring Hunter Biden and the dude.
Yeah,
these Russians are getting really tricky.
They're getting real.
Real tricky. They got Biden in on
it. Let's see. I'm just gonna try and run through the rest of this stuff real quick. Yeah, Epstein, Noam, director of CIA, Rand Paul. that might be old. Joe Rogan.
What'd Joe Rogan do?
He said he thinks. Well, here's a good one. Bill Maher and Elon Musk. He was on their show 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and Elon was just like, the First Amendment, it's crucial. It's like there's been so many people all over the world that realize when you're in a country and you can't say what you want, you're fucked. So they move here. And whatever happens, we must secure that freedom. And I'm with him. And then, and the other thing too is like the community notes now that they have on Twitter is just fucking up the liberals left and right.
The best one is the testimony from this girl that got raped, and Hillary Clinton was the defense prosecutor.
Okay,
defense attorney. I'm sorry.
This is way back in the day.
Way back before she was married, right? And she was saying, Hillary Clinton told me that, I was trying to lure older men, and then I made it up, and she laughed at me. And it's getting shared on Twitter. It doesn't have any fact check. So it must be true, right?
Karen, whatever the fuck it is. They got another, over Hawaii, there was another unidentified balloon.
Oh, great.
Yep. Charlemagne finally fucking redeems himself
a little bit from the and that's the other thing, that debating is a far right fucking tool for dividing or whatever. Debating. Politico made this fucking story up, and this is after Joe Biden's like, no, or the DNC's like, we're not going to do debates this year. That's not that big of a deal, but I mean, it's kind of a big deal. It would be unprecedented if they did. If they did what? In other words, Joe Biden's the incumbent. He's the sitting president. And usually when the sitting president is running, they don't hold a primary or have debates. Like, who did Trump debate for the RNC primary? They didn't hold one. Somebody else ran.
No, there was other people running, but you're right. Maybe they didn't have the debates.
Right, it's not that uncalled for. The weird thing is that now we have Kennedy, right? And that's a big name.
Well, that's, I think, the reason why they're trying to get it out there first. They're like, we don't want to debate this guy.
Right, because they can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
I guess it would be, I mean, it's... Yeah, you're right. Usually when the incumbent, they don't have a fucking debate for the incumbent. But, I mean, I imagine if you have a super popular candidate, you must. There's got to be some, like, historical fucking...
I mean, it's happened before, right? But usually in the modern era, they haven't done it. And this time, we just happen to have a Kennedy who's running, which is a big name.
Well, yeah.
Has a lot of name recognition.
Well, it also has to do, I think, with the debate fucking committee or whatever the fuck the national debate fucking platform, whoever these people are. It was taken over by the television studios in like 87.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And before that, it was run by the Women League of America.
Weird, but okay.
And, or the League of Women of America.
All right.
And they always made sure anybody could come and debate. And then once the studios and TV took over, that's when they locked down and started taking control of, we're only going to let the fuck who debate who we want to debate.
Everybody on stage. Right?
Exactly. So I thought that was pretty interesting news.
Kennedy seems to be polling well, though. He's around 19% or something.
If it was fair and square, he'd crush fucking Biden.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just like Bernie fucking would have crushed fucking Hillary.
Right. But if you read the party guidelines, it says that the national committees, the Democrat, Republican, they have the right to choose a candidate, right? Because primaries aren't a real thing. Somehow the Democrats and the Republicans have gotten us to pay for their primaries, right? Because they use state facilities and state machines.
Uh-huh.
But primaries aren't a law, right? That's just something that the parties do to try to save face or something, right? It's not.
Well, it's called democracy.
Yeah, but it's not. There's a communist party in America, right? That's a national party, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't hold primaries. That'd be against their very ideology, right? Because there's political ideologies that are against democracy, basically, or where a primary would be contrary to their ideology, right? So they're not law, but we do pay for the Democrat and Republican primaries.
Yeah, they're gonna get us to pay for the fucking let them eat crime fucking campaign.
You will eat the bugs. Yeah. What else do I got?
Well, we got Vivek dismantling Chuck Todd. That was nice. That fucking idiot. Fucking. We got. Some people are starting to be like, maybe Dylan isn't transgender. He's just an Audrey Hepburn impersonator or infatuated.
I could see that.
Yeah, like he's actually got a mental health disorder, which you can classify as, it's called like celebrity something disorder, fucking blah, blah, blah. There's an actual definition for it in the psychiatric handbook or USA, whatever.
Right.
But they're like, that's probably what it is, because if you go back and look at all of his social media, there's just like Audrey Hepburn through the whole fucking thing.
Right. I could see that. Here, I got a present for you. Hook me up. This is something we promised you a couple weeks ago, but we couldn't make happen.
Oh, somebody else did it? Who did it?
I don't know.
But it was out there. Oh my God. Yes, somebody did it. I was working on this. I was having trouble tracking the mustache.
All right.
It's perfect. That's the educational czar or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like the same thing.
It is.
She don't realize it, does she?
No.
She doesn't get it. It's like you are using the same exact fucking style and tactics of the person you despise the most on earth.
Yes.
It's just, you gotta laugh, grab onto something, laugh, put your clown makeup on, and ride it all the way to the fucking
All the way.
to the party. Oh man. So we got the videotapes, the leak tapes of Hunter. They all make him look awesome.
Do they? I didn't see
They're
them.
fucking hilarious. If anybody missed that, just look up, like, because Fox is trying to like make him look bad, so they're leaking all this behind the scenes footage, and it's like,
Tucker, you mean?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You said Hunter originally.
Sorry.
Yeah, I saw the Tucker release footage, and it does make him look good. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this isn't how you bring someone down with dirt.
I have a Bigfoot sighting I found.
There's Barney's Bigfoot sighting.
See, there he is. See him? I'll zoom in a little bit for you blind people.
What the fuck, dude?
There he is.
God, dude.
That son of a bitch. I found him.
What the fuck,
What?
dude?
Find Bigfoot.
Oh, I wonder if you could get the schedule for when they take those pictures.
I wonder if you can.
That would be awesome. Put out some little secrets in the map.
Sure.
Jesus. Too much information here, man. Maybe I'm just gonna call it because I can't find half this cool shit I wanted to fucking talk about, and I should. I don't know. It's just a Bud Light world, dude. We're all just living in these memes.
All right, Bud Light world, huh?
I mean, there's so many funny little like video memes people are making. It's just fucking hilarious.
Hook me up.
Oh, he's got the one. The one. This is the one I sent you?
I don't know. Rowdy.
Here we go.
Is it playing?
Oh, what's this? Let's you figure that out.
Wow, that's me, huh?
You want to try it again? Just let me know.
Hold on.
Oh my
All
god.
right, try it again.
Okay, here we go.
All right,
Oh my god. Oh, that reminds me, I got some new photos to hang up. Oh, I'm gonna go get it right now and show the fucking fans.
The fan. We got one fan. It's probably you. Yes, the Bud Light keeps going downhill, huh? Oh, we got a print.
Yeah, this is gonna be some of the new artwork. But since he just showed that, this is from They Live, and I took this screenshot myself.
I'm getting all kinds of feedback. Oh, it's Rowdy. On the set of They Live.
Well, it's oh, I'm just blowing it. Check. Sorry about that. I was probably going. That's a screenshot I took of part of the movie, right when he finds the
glasses.
Yeah, and I love like making my own posters from screenshots.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because you're like, you're not gonna get it anywhere else, and you're
No.
like, oh, it's such a sick frame.
That's right. You watch Sanctimonious American Men, you're not going to get it anywhere else.
You're just gonna end up like Roddy Piper here, standing in a pile of garbage, looking at sunglasses. Yeah. Hey, we could do that. We could give away some prints or something.
We could do that. Giveaway.
Send a envelope, self-stamped envelope to Barney's house.
That's 116 Elmendorf Street, Cohoes, New York.
Co-host. Don't send anything to co-host.
All right.
Oh man, there's so. Okay. Let's do some memes.
Memes of the week.
Let me see if I still got your little thing. There it is. Barney memes. Barney memes. Barney's memes. Here we go. Coming up. Boom. Oh my God. Now that I've conquered women's swimming, I believe my next endeavor will be the Paraplegic Games. And who knows, after that, maybe the Special Olympics. You can identify as anything you want.
Yeah. Boom.
Remember to embrace all the Irish traditions today. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right.
Oh, man. You ask me who I think I am. What is going on here? He told me, hey, folks, he told me he was going to tone it down this week.
I had to tone it down. Because I found some ones I thought were funny that were just so inappropriate. Now, this is just immaturity. Right? Don't be looking at this part of the show for any kind of...
Not a child family show, no. Patience has its limits, Buddha. Yeah, that's what's going on in the world right now in general. Oh, can't read it. I'm too blind. That's you. It says you beat
him? What's the matter with you? You strangled him? What's the matter with you? You stabbed him? What's the matter with you? You shot him? We've got to do something about guns.
Yeah. People that are willing to give their freedoms away don't deserve their freedom.
True.
Wait, so how pro-gun are you? Me. Metro Gun Share Program. Holy fuck, dude. That's awesome. This is Han Solo. He open carries, hates regulations and taxes, and opposes imperial overreach. Be like Han Solo.
That's right.
That is right. She went to Barrett.
She went to Barrett's.
Yes. Yes.
Put a hole in the fucking semi.
Send dudes. You mean nudes? I'm in a fight. I need more men. That's probably real. So you're a pedophile. No, I'm a map. A minor attracted person to minor attracted persons.
It's different. In you go, pedo.
You know, it's different. I mean, I could read that, but isn't map minor
attracted person?
Oh, minor attracted
pedo.
person.
It's a fucking pedo.
Right, just in a different name.
Yeah, don't.
It's like rebranded. Like what were we talking about? The fucking inflation.
Oh yeah.
That's a vaccination.
Vaccination.
Let's just change these words. Legal immigration. Barney, stop eating my pebbles. Dude.
All right, so I got sent that one. Come on.
I'm going to, this is toned down,
This
just so you know.
It's toned down.
This is so you know. When Democrats go vote in November and promise they'd never vote for a rich white old man who's been accused of sexual assault. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, those two Biden bros. Unfortunate sign outage. Duncan D. Nuts. So the those punks that are like, they're being like secretly funded by the DNC.
Yeah,
and
Harry Sisson or some shit.
They were on the Tim Dillon show. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
They're like, Tim's got him talking, and the one guy's like, well, you know, he's like, the Democrats and Republicans, they're all so bad. It's like the Democrats really do suck at what they're doing at their jobs. And, you know, it's fucking, they're horrible, but I'm going to vote for them anyway.
Yeah.
And then Tim's like, can we clip that?
I did see that.
I want to clip. Can we clip that? And the guy's like, no, don't clip that. Don't clip that. It's like, you got fucked, dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly the bird thing that we just saw, that movie. Quick to the virtual signal, to the virtue signal. Wow. The officially Jeffrey Epstein pedophile arrest counter. That's
0.
yeah.
And counting.
You know, could put -1 on there for, you know.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
When people call you mentally ill, so you cut your dick off to prove them wrong. I was telling my nephew I'm going to make him a shirt to wear to school. It says, "Don't cut it off."
Oh, God.
He's going to get kicked right the fuck out of school. I did that. Yeah, kids in cages. It's a nude appreciation day, ladies. Let's have it. You don't want to send me nudes.
You want to send me nudes.
Oh, you want to send me. My brain's not working. Too tired. Dad, am I adopted? Why the fuck would I pick you? What the fuck? That's rough, man. That's rough. Why the I love this one. And this next song is called "Stop Eating My Fruit Snacks After You Bang My Mom." That meme is one of the best.
It is. Oh, this poor kid.
I've seen a lot in my life, but never have I seen a man who is armed and unarmed at the same damn time.
All right, that was wrong. It's a little wrong. All right, I'm moving on.
Oh, God.
I
have a new hat. You sure do, Charles.
It's got 6 fingers.
Oof. The AI make that one? I got arrested for punching this guy at a New Year's party. When you hear an Arab counting down from 10, your instincts kick in.
That's
Dude.
racist. All right, a little bit.
A racist would say.
A racist would say.
How does a woman hold her liquor? By the ears. Ba-dum-bum. Psh. Hi, Mom. Hi, sweetheart. My boyfriend has dandruff. What can I do about it? Give him head and shoulder. How do I give shoulder? I sent him a picture of my vagina, and he said if I'm still at Arby's, get him a number 3 with a Sprite. Shut the fuck up. Tone down. This week a little more mellow.
A little more mellow.
These colors don't run.
They don't run here.
Dude, you're foul. I didn't know they could be fixed. Hoe repair. Yeah. These gender reveals are getting out of hand. Oh my God.
So stupid.
That's horrible. Yeah, you are horrible. Sometimes you got to throw the whole dude away and start over. Weather was getting nasty, so I borrowed my neighbor's snowblower. Dude.
Tone down.
I told one of my coworkers that she has swallowed so many kids that everything she says sounds kind of childish. Now I have a meeting with HR on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was wrong. I might use that one. When she says, "Don't come on me," but you know she'll make a great single mother. Dude, that's fucking Elvis's daughter.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you bringing that to the show, dude? But you know she'll make a great single mother. We named our Christmas tree Amy Winehouse this year because it's just going to die and leave needles laying all over the place.
Yeah.
Welcome to Barney's fucking memes.
All right.
Woo.
You ready?
All right.
Here we go.
dream catcher with actual nightmares stuck in it.
650.
Oh God. Oh baby, don't stop. Now you'll think of this every time you drink bottled water. You're welcome. Damn, this thing looks like someone threw a hand grenade into a deli counter. Dude.
All right.
Dude. Here, we have a male human infant practicing the very battle he will pursue for the remainder of his adult life. Yep. Yep. This Halloween, this Halloween look will forever take the win.
It's actually pretty good.
What's going on here?
She made a sensor out of cardboard.
Oh shit! Wow, that does look really good.
It does look really good.
It's
right?
like a swatch. Yeah, just a swatch sensor.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucked my brain up for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Huh?
What's going on? Your fat ass. My fresh memes. Patrick Swayze. Nobody puts baby in the corner. The abortion clinic. Stop spraying perfume on your vagina. Take a shower. Out here smelling like Victoria's seafood.
The Victoria Seafood got me.
Seizure first aid. What to do if someone has a seizure in the bathroom? Throw in your laundry and get them washed. Mom, come here, hurry. Daddy dressed up as a piñata. That's fucked.
Yeah.
That one's fucked.
Yeah, it is. You're shielding your eyes.
I'm shielding my eyes from that poor kid's fucking future. Can I take a picture? Sure. All right.
He just takes it. Now, the picture is of a UFO, and then the guy's gone. I think that's kind of funny.
Okay.
So
okay.
He's
yeah.
painting a UFO.
It's not waterboarding if you use diesel.
It's not. There, here we go.
My mate has a bad stutter, and by the time he told us his Nana had died, we were all just singing Hey Jude.
Na na
Na na na na na na na na. That's so fucked. Landlord said he's raising rent.
Pouring grease down the drain.
Right. Yeah, that's horrible. People do that so fucking often, and it's like, not like I fucking am a landlord, but I can see why they get pissed off because there's been plenty of issues with some of people's I know's rentals.
Sure.
Man identifying his 6-year-old crushes game-winning homer in T-ball championship. That one's good. I've seen that one, but I was like, yeah, there we go. That's
we're going there.
Just got an emotional support animal. It's a pig, not the whole pig. Okay, it's bacon. Dude can play at that game.
Like we toned it down this week. Toned it down.
You didn't tone it down.
I like that one. It's funny.
Prostate cancer, trans women are women. Make government officials afraid again.
Yes.
A homeless man yelling on the New York City subway is normal. We see that all the time. What's not normal is for a Marine to sneak up behind him, put him in a chokehold, and unalive him. That's not justified. The Marine could have just done nothing. He should be charged. A 77-year-old white customer at Dunkin' Donuts was upset about something, and he called a black 27-year-old employee the N-word. The brother told him, say it again. The old man did. The brother knocked him out. The old man fell, lost consciousness, and died. he fucked around and found out.
Right. Two hypocritical statements.
Yeah, well, that's what these dumb some bitches is. Dumb SOBs. Remember that time when you said you believe Biden's sexual accusers and that Biden was a racist? Yeah, that was awesome. Biden's laptop matters.
That's right.
Wow, cool one. Current financial status, chocolate.
Yes. That's what we got.
My value isn't based on my sexual history.
If a pair of shoes has 50 previous owners, its value goes down. This is basic economics. Good. Now that we're compared with shoes. Yeah, but the S is silent.
Oh, damn. Oh. Lifeguard football player Joe Biden got 5 draft deferments for asthma during Vietnam.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
He looks young there. Commemorative plates out.
Oh
Buckingham
my
House.
God, dude. Fucking Seville over there.
Yeah.
Fucking smoking a stogie.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg discussed the ideal size of cock he likes in his ass.
The funny thing is that this post hasn't been fact checked. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Adam shit.
That's perfect.
It is.
Fucking Adam.
I think he blocked me.
That guy is so weird looking.
He is. Look at him. Looks like a dick.
Biden administration now blames the Trump administration for the Biden administration.
That's true, though.
Yep. Oh, what are you doing? Disney updating Star Wars. Trans Solo. When porn stars take off their clothes, they are actually getting dressed for work. Wisdom will kill me someday.
Something to think about. Something to think about.
You walk into the wrong hood.
Oh, God. Yeah.
This is a wiener retriever, just like your mom.
remedial humor.
Dude,
This week. All right.
you got a lot of it.
5 ants rented an apartment with another 5 ants. Don't, Dad. Now they're 10 ants. 10 ants, Carl.
Carl, 10 ants, Carl. A boa constrictor can dislocate its jaw to eat.
To handle larger meat.
Jaw to handle. Oh, man, my brain's fucked. Just like your mom.
Just like your mom.
So stupid.
So dumb.
Cadbury cream egg. Wow. That's an oldie, I think,
Is
but
it?
it's a goodie.
It is. It made me laugh.
Whee! Back over the border you go. What is wrong with you? Where do you find these fucking things?
On the dark side of the web.
Friends, stop making suicide jokes. Me, don't worry, I'll stop soon. See, I pulled a sneaky one on you. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing.
True. Very true.
You're like, that's true. Oh, man. What should we name this little one? Pa? Nothing. Never name something you might have to kill. Now run along, boy number 2. At least we will reveal ourselves. At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Oh, God.
Dumb as hell. Wasp could be just as valuable as bees if we give them a chance. Wasp is writing it.
Get me a cold-ass beer, babe. What the hell? It's International Women's Day. Get yourself one, too. Yeah. Yeah, squirrel.
Spits in the tree trunk, yeah.
If you're wondering how cheese nips are made, that fucking sick, dude. That's just not right. When you send your daughter off to college and then go on an unannounced surprise visit to see how she is adjusting. Yep. Oh, my God, dude. I didn't even notice. That was all condoms.
That's all condoms.
Under pictures.
Yes.
Dude. I have 3 openings. I know. Come on. Man, your meme
That was the most misogynist thing I could find.
That's the most, yeah. Let's make love. Not today. It's that time of the month again. Oh, I hate it when you have diarrhea. So bad. That moment you realize you're not as gay as you thought you were.
Face kills me.
That face is fucking hilarious. Oh, God. When a relationship ends, women, men, it looks the same, but it's not. Oh, my God, dude.
Don't forget to get your powdered cum coming.
Yeah. Protein in a sock. No matter how poor you think you are, if you have a warm butthole, you have always a way to make some money. Oh my God, dude. Yes, yeah. So when you starting your OnlyFans, I saw an outfit today, and it was so confusing. How can an outfit be confusing? The outfit. Yeah, that's, dude. I want one of those. And now we wait. Dude, that's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Stick the gallon of glue in there.
Sam Elliott and Woody Harrelson apparently got stoned together in Budapest. It looks like them.
Yeah, it does look like them.
So Woody Harrelson's saying that he's related to Matthew McConaughey now. Supposedly they had the same father,
I have no clue.
who had a lot of CIA connections or whatever.
He didn't say that, did he?
Yeah.
Well, remember they did that movie where they were brothers?
No, I don't.
I'd have to look into this.
Look into that.
Because there's a movie where they say they're brothers.
Next week.
Me. It's not about how many times you fail. It's about how many times you can get back up, cop. That's not how this sobriety tests work. Hit it, bro. The light's gray.
They're all great.
Dogs.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
What the hell's going on?
Dogs are cool.
Whoa.
2 chicks at the same time. Sir, I think you're confused about what we do here.
I think I might have skipped one. Make a wish. That's funny. I know I didn't skip it. All right, here we go.
The only way to make men wash their hands after they use the toilet. Wow. Where the fuck is that?
I don't know where that is.
Somebody's got some issues. You know, I haven't even had to turn the jets on. These bubbles are all from that awesome chili you made for dinner.
Lowbrow humor.
Yeah, that's pretty lowbrow. When all you want to do is read her the Bible before bed, but she wants to be a filthy heathen instead. Oh, the poor guy. Look at his fucking face. No.
Fucking heathens.
He's running for re-election. He has a 6-year plan. What is it? Don't die? Don't let Trump cheat in 2024. Demand voter ID. Yeah, but like, come on, let's do this. Let's get behind this.
That's true. And this week, next Saturday, right, go to your local gun range, right, and go protest guns there. There's the Block the Bullets campaign. There's going to be a sit-in at all the gun ranges, blocking the targets, preventing people from practice. Plan to stay a while.
Is this what the hell are you talking about?
The Block the Bullets campaign?
Never heard about it.
I just made it up.
Block the bullets. All right.
All right.
Here's my promise to you. If I'm elected president, I'll always choose unite rather than divide. I'll take responsibility instead of blaming others. I'll never forget this job isn't about me. It's about you.
Yeah. Well, he's never done that, so.
I thought that was going to be funny. That was just horrible. How bad is it? Robert Kennedy dies.
Kennedy
My
slain
butt's been wiped. Kennedy slain on Dallas Street. Robert Kennedy dies. My butt's been wiped.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Dude, I saw that on one of the streams. People were like, oh, I think it was a fucking Russell Brand video. But he's like, it was a bunch of stuff like, let's watch all the other people that, spoke truth to power in the 60s and it's like Martin Luther King, dead. JFK, dead. Robert Kennedy, dead. And he's like, talks about Junior here, and he's like, mate, you better shut the fuck up.
That's how bad it is. Like, Robert Kennedy Jr. decided, my chances of survival are better if I run for president, even though my uncle and my dad were killed doing the same thing, than living underneath Joe Biden.
Yeah. Yeah, really. It's crazy. Oh, you're a Joe Biden fan. Name 3 of his complete sentences. Big dementia is watching you. Yeah, fucking A. Government, media, people. That's why the Bud Light thing is going on.
Yeah.
They're over it. People are over it. B-2 bomber, Peregrine Falcon, my hand reaching into a Pringles can. Family-friendly drag show this way to the child's treat. Child's den. What is that? To children. Damn.
This way to the children, yeah.
I need to get some good classes.
It's a wood chipper, Carl.
It's a wood chipper, Carl. How to kindly tell someone your child doesn't need to go see a drag show. Dude, what about if we got a hooker show for the kids down in elementary school? You think that'd raise some awareness for the show?
Yeah, sure.
Bringing a bunch of or strippers at least.
Strippers, yeah.
We're bringing some strippers and just be like, what? We want these kids to see strippers.
You could just show up like that.
I want them to read to them, do a little dance for them.
Oh yeah, the teachers will take the day off.
I think it'd be great.
Oh yeah, absolutely, sure. I want to get involved in that.
What the fuck is this? You just like it because how fucked it is. That's what he should be fucking looking like.
Oh god.
Dumb fuck juice, you big sip.
And the Jets draft room. It's got a Ukrainian flag in it for some fucking reason.
What?
Yeah, that happened this week. Last week.
Our VP was Montel Williams' side chick. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't.
Yeah, it happened.
She's looking all right back then. Stop being so violent with your thoughts and opinions. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shits and giggles. The world's greatest clown act.
Oh, man. This is why we can't see the client list. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're all fucking got their dirty fingers in there. So according to the left, talking sexually to a coworker is harassment and never appropriate. But talking sexually to children is necessary for their education.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to use that. Get to the plane.
Pizza, hot dogs.
Oh, the island. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Our elected representatives are fucking children. I agree. They're immature. Do you mean they're immature? Right? You do mean they're immature, right? So bad, dude. Testicular injuries among female athletes.
None.
Until fucking, 2015, 2000s. Checkmate, everyone.
Flat and round.
Imperial Volkswagens. You want one of those.
I do.
Leave alone the multi-million-dollar company.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave them alone, damn it.
Leave them alone.
Whoever they are.
That's not right.
No, it ain't.
Clam popsicle. Cash converters, turning TVs and bikes into crack since 1988.
Ah, shit.
When you bang your toe on the coffee table, you're fucked. You're fucked, okay? Barnes, you're fucked. What in the hot, crispy Kentucky Fried Fuck? Yeah, that's what I think of your last meme right there. Thanos. What is this one?
NSA and FBI.
Oh.
They're fucking blown away. All right.
They own 13 homes and are worth $61 million. And they are discussing income equality.
Elizabeth Warren's the worst.
You mean Pocahontas? Oh, ah! No, no.
That's a series.
No.
And Chucky.
Chucky.
She's really short, huh?
What is this hairy foot shit?
She's a hobbit. She's short.
She ain't that short, is she?
I think she's probably short, yeah.
This is art. Or what is
Yep.
that, a kid stepping something up?
That's a kid putting paint up there so he could shit it on the canvas. I think this was in the Netherlands.
It's fucking stunning, bro. That's brave and stunning. I'm stunned. Biden warns that if debt ceiling isn't raised, we might default on our obligations to Ukraine. Really?
Yeah.
So sick. Iron Chief Spitting Bull, Liawatha. I approve this message. Created by the Daily Callers Foundation with the pictures from U.S. chess. Blah, 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 blah. Meet Representative Grace Meng, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, and Mayor Eric Adams.
That guy's a Chinese national.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Been enjoying this podcast? Great takes from Ashley, Rachel, Gorlock, Destroyer, Tiffany. Did you see the video meme of this one?
With the guy?
With
yeah,
that?
he went out.
No, he starts talking to him, and she's like, "Hi, yeah, mama." And then they go to that one, and it's like, "Ha ha, chubata wata." And it's just the whole jabba fucking. It kills me every time.
I guess she went out to a club after, or he went out to a club after the while and made a video where he was talking about how he's going to eat his feelings and how men could be so cruel or something. I don't know.
I didn't want to. That's a he?
Apparently.
Oh,
Allegedly.
God. By the power of the white girl, I am offended on your behalf. Yeah, that's what's going on here.
And somehow, white women took their Gucci booted feet over the line of repression. Bill Burr.
Yeah, Bill Burr.
That's exactly what that is.
I'm not saying you're stupid. You just
have bad luck when it comes to thinking.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How the white lefties see themselves after complaining about white people online. Exactly.
Goddamn white people.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis pushes death penalty for child rapists. This is a bad idea, LOL. Found one. Found one.
Yep.
Adulting fail number 23. Turned on the wrong burner and have been cooking nothing for about 20 minutes.
I've done that.
Oh, yeah. Overnight even sometimes.
Yep.
Not good. Not safe. Me when I hear neighbors arguing.
What's going on?
Sorry, I'm going fishing. I love fishing. Blocked. Ain't stealing my spots. That's some cold fishers right there. Those motherfuckers are out there.
Yeah.
They are out there.
I
They're
know
like,
some.
Nope.
Can't take you fishing, then you know a spot.
Tucker takes new role on The View.
That'd be great.
People's head would explode.
Yeah, they would.
This is the weirdest karaoke place I've ever seen. Wow. Looks good. Just trying to look at shoes the same way again. You're welcome. Just try to look at your shoes the same way again. You're welcome. That is great.
Yeah, it is.
Hello, madame. Your abortion is still alive and it's posting stupid shit on Facebook. Hello, madam. Took my son to meet his real dad today. What the fuck, dude?
That took a minute. Huh? All right.
If they sent one of yours to the hospital, send 6 of theirs to the morgue. Yo, yeah, they got the little owl down there, too.
He definitely said that.
Mm-hmm. At least I didn't have a dick.
Poor Aunt Jemima.
I know. What the fuck? Uncle Ben, fucking... What's it? The Oates guy, or is the Oates guy still on there?
Oates guy's still there. He's white.
Oh, because he's white. He has the privilege of being on a fucking. Yeah. Russia is threatening democracy in Ukraine, Jack. Actually, the CIA helped overthrow the democratically elected government in 2014 when you were VP, Jack.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not reading all that. Since I started following the wisdom of ancient Chinese philosopher, fuck you, my life has been so much better. Fuck you. Describe your boobs, only using a picture of them.
Send those in.
Yeah, I'm sure we got a lot of women fucking watching this show. Biolab in Sudan has been intentionally attacked. Viruses have been released now. Watch what happens next.
We'll see.
7.2% of U.S. adults identify as LGBT. Where's the rest of it? Share of American adults who identify of LGBT by birth year. Wow.
Yeah. Went up fast in the last 9 years.
Because they're fucking brainwashed. Thunk.
Yep.
When it's so savage, you need a minute to appreciate it. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, brother. The Koreans, everyone loves today. The Koreans I love. The rooftop.
The rooftop Koreans. Yeah.
When my mom asks me to say grace and I say, "Dear Lord, protect us from the state." That's supposed to be...
I think it's supposed to be Satanist. But
Satanist,
okay. But it says statist.
Okay, it's supposed to be Satanist. Dear Lord, protect us from the Satanists who worship the pedophile death cult. Yeah, you might as well say that. That's a great fucking grace. The third leech isn't working. Better give him another booster leech. Yeah, just bleed him dry. We hang the petty thieves and appoint the great ones to public office. Psychological warfare is being waged upon you, but most have no idea they are even on the battlefield. That's true.
Yep.
4 out of 5 citizens love democracy. There seems to be a mistake. I planned on being a neuroqueer video game streamer for the cause. Yeah, going over there to fight.
Yeah, because they've been rounding people.
It's like, no, not me. Did you know that if you garden in your backyard naked, your neighbors will build you a privacy fence for absolutely no cost to you? Suicide hotline, how can I help you? I'd like to place an order. Placebo. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. What did you eat?
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Yeah, somebody started a fire in that shitter.
Yeah.
I'll fucking slap the mixed shit out of you.
I thought that was funny.
Damn, you got how many more you got?
I don't know. I'm trying to get to them.
Every time my husband sees a mattress on top of a car, he says, crazy how prostitutes are doing DoorDash now.
I got that one already. Boom.
Remember in Demolition Man, where it's the future and everyone's a bunch of fat, androgynous, moo-moo wearing sissies and everything is illegal? Yeah, not so funny now, huh?
Yeah.
For real, bro. That's like, I watched that movie not as much as other sci-fis, but when I watch it, I'm like, this shit is fucking scary.
Yes.
It's on. Everyone who disagrees with me is a Russian agent.
Yes.
Everyone who disagrees with me is a Russian agent. I don't know what's going down, but shit just got real. That's a sick fucking.
We got the A-Team.
Yeah. We got Starsky and Hutch.
Right.
Fucking
Bo and Luke Duke.
good old boys. Looks like Roscoe's car.
Yep.
This doesn't involve you. Just keep scrolling. Fucking cats and dogs. Knock, knock. Who's there? Jesus. Jesus who? Jesus Christ. Open the door. Rick. I can't see.
Rick, how does The Rock pee? What? I don't know. Like everyone else.
He
Dwayne's
Dwayne's
his Johnson. Dies.
He Dwayne's his Johnson.
So stupid.
I love it. That one's great. Just pulled the door handle off. Safe to say the fucker was surprised as I was. Yeah. These ladies in the supermarket thought I was crazy because I yelled to them, "Thank you for being a friend."
They look exactly like them.
Oh God,
There's B.
that's
Arthur,
good.
right?
Yeah, yeah. You're really going to die over a stove? Someone is. We need nationalized banking. Creates imaginary money, controls all currency, profits the rich and government, manipulates the market, supports inequality, supports socialism. Why is capitalism failing?
I don't know.
When your phone is at 98%, but you plug it in and charge it anyway.
Poor little kid.
The cheese I spilled in the bottom of my oven watching me bake more stuff instead of cleaning it out.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sick of the dick jokes. I worked my balls off to become Woman of the Year. Licensing fee, income tax, property tax, sales tax. Me, how the government helps people. Exactly, dude. Become ungovernable. No dogs, please. Yeah, take that fucking sign and shit on it. No dogs beyond this point. Fuck the police. Don't play with super glue, Spock. What's the first thing you do after sex? Continue
the autopsy while reminding myself that the moment of weakness doesn't make me a bad bet.
Wrong. Hello, sir. Is everything all right down there? Did you just assume my gender? Just take off into the distance. Yeah, we don't need that one. Okay, now try to take his rifle. Oh my God. I forgot that that's a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, now try to take his rifle. And then they're just like, oh, fuck.
Did I skip one by accident?
You got too many.
I don't have too many.
Well, why don't you save the rest for next week then?
I can't do that.
Yeah, you can. What if Corn Pop was a really good dude who noticed some rich pervert oogling these little kids at a public pool?
Whoa.
When you are finally ready for a diet plan that actually works, the Communist Manifesto. Oh, my God. Judging people by their race and sex is wrong. I wish you privileged white men would get that. Mm-hmm. When I hear someone say the government would never do that.
MK Ultra, poisoning foster children, NK and Naomi. Operation Northwoods, Operation Mockingbird, poisoning St. Louis, Tuskegee experiment.
Mockingbird still going on, dude,
Yeah.
and so is fucking MK Ultra. Look at this snake I got. You have died. You have died of suddenly.
You have died suddenly.
That's a glitch in the Matrix. I walked in on Hunter and his friends vaccinating themselves. This is the unity we need. Oh my God, dude. I walked in on Hunter and his friends vaccinating themselves. Vote no on everything. We don't need it. We can't afford it. We need to make those signs. We should make those signs and put them around town.
Yeah.
Send the troll memes. But, sir, won't we troll our friends? Yes, but we'll troll strangers as well. Oh, I won that woman's swim race fair and square. If they don't like it, they can suck my dick. That's so wrong, but it's right. What's that? Too small.
Oops, turns out they weren't witches after all. Mistakes were made on both sides.
Mistakes were made on both sides. You call yourself a friend, but where's you when my meme only got 4 likes? Making 4 counts, bro. Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in.
Oh, God.
We need more Chuck Norris memes. First wave feminism. We want to be equal to men. Second wave feminism. We don't need men. Third wave feminism. We are men.
Yep.
Is that no.
What?
I was going to say something, but not. It's not good. On the bottom. I was gonna say, when someone tries to shoot you, but the gun control laws kick in. We'll launch about 35 feet. Springs have been upgraded. Victorian baby yeet machine fully restored and finished.
Huntington, West Virginia.
Germany, France.
He's got a fan to blow it.
That's what's going on.
That is what's going on.
And then they're trying to shut all of fucking France's fucking shit down. Oh boy, Germany and France and the whole world. What? No. Yes.
Same damn shit.
Relax. I'm a woman.
He's got a boner.
Relax. I'm a woman. The official. Yeah. There we go. We round it.
No.
We should not have to go out
Of our communities
to loot. No. Fed apps when it's absolutely positive.
Positive when it absolutely positively has to be insulated overnight.
Yeah. Fed apps. That's great. If you don't know that they control both the narrative and the counter narrative, you are not awake yet. Way to go, Lisa. If you think the jab is or the Rona is scary, you should see what the governments can do to unarmed citizens. Fucking A right, Peter.
Fucking A right, Peter.
Nobody needs an AK-47. Nobody had 56 friends commit suicide. Hillary's got to go. Yeah. She's got to go. Changing terminology. Obama's in immigration detention center. Trump's kids in cages. Biden's migrant child facility. Yep. Exactly. Map showing the only place my taxes should go to. Yes.
Maybe Hawaii and Alaska, too.
Yeah, we could pop them in there. Well, that's the gayest shit I've ever seen. Oh man,
Yuri was right.
Yuri. We gotta cut him into the intro.
Sure.
Only 90s kids will remember this. Select gender, male, female. Johnson Tucker tonight on Fox News. Fair and balanced. Johnson Tucker. Yeah. I don't always commit crimes with my son, but when I do, the FBI, the liberal media, and the big tech companies cover it up for me. Release him. We lack the staff to prosecute. We might be getting into last week's. Is this last week yet?
I can't tell.
Let's go one more.
I'm so afraid of him coming in the shower with me that I waited until at night to take a shower. Ashley Biden, diary page 67 to 68. My father molested me many times in the shower. Ashley Biden, daughter of Joe Biden.
Jeez, what the fuck are you doing? Eric Trump. What's that say?
Dr. Joe Biden, decency is on the ballot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sure it is. Here's something we were talking about. My name is Kathy Shelton. When I was 12 years old, I was brutally raped by a man which put me in a coma for 5 days and destroyed my fertility. His lawyer accused me of seeking older men and laughed at me in the courtroom and saved my rapist from jail. His lawyer's name was Hillary Clinton.
Why didn't I charge Hillary with any crimes, you ask? Because I found my suicide note in her emails. You unlocked the clown outfit. Mm-hmm. It came from a lab. That's racist. It came from a lab. We know. Who took this pic?
That's a good fucking question.
You have to endure. There are still Ukrainians alive. Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck.
Why is this not on everybody's news channel out there? Burisma admits to bribing Joe Biden with a lump sum payment of around $900,000 in USD in a Ukrainian criminal court today. Wow. What was that? The old, or was that new? That's old.
I'm not sure how old it is.
Transpublican, a Democrat politician who identifies as a Republican.
Yeah.
There are so many scams on the internet. Send me 1995 to learn how to avoid them.
You can take our course for only $19.95 to learn how to avoid scams.
Sanctimonious course.
It's a sanctimonious. Never get scammed again.
Good enough. Mediocrities.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Jack Black. These are transracial celebrities. Drake. Joe Biden.
Wow.
Yeah.
They had some AIs making these up. Elon Musk. He looks like Wesley Snipes a little.
A little bit. Oprah Winfrey. It's weird, huh? Michael Cera. I could actually see him like that. I can almost hear him.
I don't know. I see more of like a young Michael Jackson.
I can see that. Meryl Streep. It's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting because I've seen a couple of these and I'm like, wow, they kind of, you can see like the different
features,
bone structures and whatnot. Yeah.
Is that you or me?
That was the main computer. I think we ran out of space.
Kanye.
Damn.
Eminem. That one's good.
He looks like the Falcon a little bit from Avengers. I'm trying to remember his name, the actor.
I think I saw that. That one's good.
I can't stand Seth Rogen.
I can't either, but it looks like him. Tom Hanks.
These are great, though.
Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Now he looks like Wesley Snipes a little more. Maybe that was a Wesley picture kind of blasted in there.
Will Smith.
Yeah, and he looks like the dude that played Leonidas a little bit.
A little bit. I think that might be the last one.
What the fuck are you doing? When she's single again and wants the whole world to know. Dude. You go, girl.
Not essential worker.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. And that's, kids, is how Grandpa woke up in the cabin in the woods with only one kidney.
Oh, yep. Yeah, that's how he got one kidney, all right.
This is how you apologize.
What's going on with you, bro?
I toned it down.
What? Barney's trying to get us kicked off. I know it. He's doing it purposely. When it's absolutely positively, I don't know, Tiffany Jones. I'm only on here to help bring my criminal father, Ray Epps, to justice. If there's anything I can do to help, here I am. Wow.
Yeah.
You're not wearing a mask. Put myself and my family at risk. Your obedience to the elite pedophiles, criminal government, pharma cartel, corrupt media, and dark agenda puts myself and my family at risk.
It does.
So what? I don't feel safe.
Nah, I think this is last week.
That's definitely last week.
Not a dude.
Mm-hmm. yeah, that's last week.
His transaction was declined.
Oh. Wow. All right. We're going to wrap her up, I think.
Wrap her up.
That was a long meme one, bro.
Yeah, we got some memes. We'll be back with more memes next week.
Holy hell. The meme. We're just going to call it the meme review show.
Yeah, right?
No, we'll have some other stuff, but glad you tuned in. I'm sorry about the yawning. It just was a long weekend. Lots of running around and doing stuff. So
lots of meme collecting.
He was meme foraging out there on the internet for all you.
Working away.
digging in the dirt sides of the internet. The dark, dirty side.
Yeah, I got in some places, I'm like, where the fuck am I? Like, I'm fucking like 4chan, like looking at memes. Like, fuck.
Yeah. That's like Reddit. Those are the places to go if you want to find the good stuff.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the internet's so fucking compromised anymore with the fucking censorship.
It is.
All right, everybody. We love you. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Remember, wherever you go, there you are.